Hello everyone. In today's session, we'll begin with some small breath works as you lift your arms up. Exhale, gently press back your palms down. Inhale, lengthen your spine and reach your arms up. Exhale, slowly take it down. Inhale, reach up. This time lifting your heels off and taking your palms towards your chest center. Gently press your heels down, bringing your hip low into your chair pose. Widen your arms to the side. Taking your left palm over to the outside of your right thigh. Lifting your right arm up into a twist here. Stay with your breath and then we're going to switch side. Taking your right palm towards the outer left thigh. Reach the left arm up. Keep pressing your inner thighs together, feet firmly onto the ground. Release and lengthen your spine coming into your mountain standing pose. Lift your right leg up, bring it all the way back. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and from here coming towards your pyramid forward fold. Take your arms outwards into the ceiling. Inhale, switch side. Lift the left leg all the way towards the back, pointing the toes forward. Gently coming into your forward fold as you lift your arms up, fingertips pointing up into the ceiling or sky. Inhale, come back towards your mountain standing pose. Lift your right knee and gently come into your standing half lotus. Taking your right fingers into the hand mudra, Gyan mudra. Keeping your hip neutral here. Release your right knee and gently take your right heel to the back of your hip. Hamstring stretch here. Release. This time lift the left knee up, bringing it into standing half lotus. Left fingertips towards your Gyan mudra. Maintaining your balance here, keeping your chest open. Release. And slowly bringing your left heel towards your left hip. Release and let go. Take yourself down towards the chair pose with your feet together. Extend your arms up. Deep breath, palms towards your chest center, lifting your heels off, finding your balance here, while keeping your spine long, your hip neutral. Press back the heels down and release. Right leg back. From here, gently open your legs towards your warrior two. Reverse warrior. Bend your front left elbow, reach your right arm up and bring it over your left side into your extended side angle. Look up into the sky or ceiling. Gently bind your right hand to the back of your waistline. Release. This time switching side. Right knee bend over your ankle into your warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Bend your right elbow and extend your left arm all the way towards your right side. Look up into the ceiling, lifting your heart up. Bend or bind your left elbow to the back and look up into the ceiling here. Release, pointing your toes outwards, extending your spine forward into a forward fold here. Keep a micro bend on both of your knees. Inhale, come back up. From here, going towards a low lunge with your left knee forward. Gently bend your right knee onto the ground. Interlace your fingertips, bend both elbows to the side, and lift your heart up into a small back bend in your low lunge. Palms down towards the ground. Push yourself towards downward dog. Inhale, lean forward. And then coming towards your upward dog. And tuck your toes here, lifting your kneecaps off the way from the ground. Push back towards downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend or squeeze the right knee and bring the right foot in between your palms. Coming into your low lunge, this time bending your left knee onto the ground. Interlace your fingertips, bringing the back of your head as you bend both elbows. Lift your heart up, tuck your tailbone into a back bend here. Release. Push back into a downward dog. Inhale, come towards your upward dog. Bend your knees, push your hip back towards your heels into your extended arm child pose. Finding some space, moving your hips side to side as you rest your forehead onto the ground. Inhale, come forward and bring your hip low towards the ground. Bend your elbows and rest your forehead onto the ground, preparing yourself towards locust pose with the interlaced finger to the back. Roll the shoulder back, opening your chest. Lift the chest up, lifting your toes up. Breathe here. Exhale, release gently. Press your palm down, roll your shoulder back, coming into your cobra pose. Gaze towards your right heel as you exhale. Deep breath, inhale, look forward, and as you exhale, gaze towards your left heel. From here, push back towards your tabletop, engaging your core, making sure that your wrist is underneath your shoulder, knee underneath your hip. Deep breath, inhale, coming into your cow pose. Exhale, tucking your tailbone, chin to chest, cat pose. Inhale, widen your collarbone into your cow pose, and exhale back towards your cat pose. Keep on going. As you inhale, look up. Exhale, gently look towards your navel. And from here, gently move your hips side to side and move your gaze side to side, as well as you do a side crunch here in your tabletop position. Extend your right leg back as you flex the right foot. Bend the right knee, lifting your heart up, catching the right ankle with your left fingertips into your tiger pose here. Remember to lift your chest up, look forward. Gently release. Bring your hip towards your heels into a toe or ankle stretch here, and wiggle your wrists and fingertips. Interlace your fingertips. Push your hip forward as you tuck your tailbone into a camel pose variation here. Exhale, take your hip low. Go back towards your tabletop. This time extend your left leg back, bend the left knee, and catch your left ankle with your right fingertips. Lift your chest up as you push your left leg all the way towards the back. Tiger pose. Gently release. One more time, bring your hip towards your heels. Tuck your tailbone, push your hip forward, chin up, heart up, into another variation of camel pose. Bring yourself towards child pose and extend your arms forward. Push your hip back, go towards downward dog. Bend your knees and slowly press the heels down. Repeat a couple of times here, stretching your ankles and calves, and maybe your hamstrings as well. Keep on going and keep your palms firmly onto the ground. Lift your right leg up, bend the right knee, and slowly take it down onto the ground, preparing yourself towards a pigeon pose here. You may choose either to tuck or untuck the back toes. Lengthen your spine here. Open your chest. Slowly bring your torso down and maybe rest your forehead onto the mat into your sleeping pigeon here. Stay with your breath, keeping it slow, deep and steady breath. Inhale, lift your heart up. Push yourself back towards downward dog. Deep breath. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Bend the left knee and gently bring it down. Extending your right leg all the way to the back and choose either you want to tuck or untuck the back toes. If you like to explore, you can also widen or open your hip more by bringing your shin parallel to the mat, making sure that you keep an internal rotation onto your back leg. Lengthen your spine and then slowly take yourself down towards your sleeping pigeon. Continue breathing here. Slow, deep, steady breath. Inhale, lift your chest back up. Bring back your heels close towards your pubic bone. Push back, downward dog. Inhale, lean forward into your high plank. Bend your knees, bend your elbows into knee, chest, chin, and gently glide yourself and bringing your palms forward into your seal pose here. Opening your chest, looking forward, and gently rock side to side as you lengthen your spine here. Carefully distributing your weight towards your left side into a side plank here, lifting your right arm up, pressing the right foot down onto the ground, lift up. Reach your right arm all over towards your left side. Gently bring your hip low and we'll switch side. Right forearm onto the ground. Left leg over the right for support. Lifting your left arm up, lifting your heart up as you lift your hip up. Stay balanced here. Reach your left arm and this time taking all the way towards your right side. Slowly take your hip low and release. Preparing yourself to cradle the baby pose. Bend your right knee, taking your right arm into your inner shin and carefully dragging it or bringing it closer towards your chest. And slowly moving your right leg side to side, keeping your chest elevated here and press on your sit bones. Release. This time, bend the left knee and take your left arm inwards, gently lifting the left leg and drawing the left shin closer towards your chest. Remember to keep your sit bone grounded and slowly move your hips side to side like this. Keep the chest open and stay here with your breath, feeling the hip opening in your cradle the baby pose. Release and come into your easy seated pose as you slowly bring one shoulder back and forth. Press on your sit bone, lift your arms up, gently taking your palms towards your chest center, Anjali Mudra. One more time, inhale, lift up, palms back towards your chest center. Thank you for joining today's session. Happy holidays, everyone.